Okay, explain to me again how offering yourself as bait to your blood-sucking roommate is not the worst plan ever devised by womankind.
You think I'm excited about it? We have been following her for a week and we still have no idea how or where she's taking these girls, and LaFontaine's plan's the only one that we've got.
The fact that a terrible plan is our only plan is not really a selling point.
I'm sorry, are we still really talking about all of this as though a vampire is really more likely than, I don't know, just some guy putting something in girls' drinks?
We don't know she isn't doing that too.
You guys know that I can hear you, right? Maybe instead of peanut gallerying, you can help me figure out how we trap a vampire? How do we feel about bear spray?
Probably not. Side note, you planning on invading a bear sanctuary?
My dad's really into personal protection.
I can see that.
This is not working. I don't see how we're gonna do this.
Good?
Without an army, and I don't have an army in my back pocket, do you?
Hey Laura, Laura's friends, Cycle Society. We came to invite you to the Peace Osberg's luau that's happening tomorrow night. Because, you know, peace was, after all, your idea. And, hey, maybe we can talk a bit about the the pod people stuff, because this isn't pre-party drinking anymore. She's been like this all week, which is cool, but, you know, there's only so much top 40 a dude can take.
Yeah, about that. If we were to try to catch the person responsible taking the girls, would the Zetas want in on that?
You think you know who's behind it?
Oh, we totally want in. We're honor bound to pound that guy.
Dude, pound that guy, really?
And how many of you are there again? I know. I'm betting most of you are about as psyched as Danny that I've enlisted the Zetas for help. They may be jerks, but when you're about to become a live vampire bait, suddenly having an army full of mesomorphs on your side doesn't sound so bad. Which leads us to the even less savory section of our plan. The part where I somehow, who knows how, lure Carmilla into our trap. What would Mina Harker do? Get bitten. Mina Harker would totally try and act all alluring to the blood-sucking fiend and totally get bitten. Let's not do that. Black is a bit and terrible. You're here.
Been here a while. Another bad dream?
Yeah. What are you doing up?
Looking at the stars.
Oh.
It's comforting to think how small we are in comparison. All the lives we've led, people we've been. Nothing to that light.
You are definitely a philosophy major.
Right now, I think your subconscious is telling you to quit web journalism and finish your overdue lit paper.
What?
You were dreaming about your Kipling reading. Black as the pit and terrible as the night was Bagheera. I always loved that. It's beautiful.
Or, you know, terrifying because a giant black cat. So, there's this party tomorrow night that the Zetas are throwing, and I was thinking since we got off to a rough start as roommates that we could go together. You know, maybe hang out for a while there. Look at the stars.
I think I might like that very much.
Okay, so tomorrow then.
Yeah. Tomorrow.
Behold, vampire bait. Yeah. Danny took one look and said, "You look like you're about to flee your brooding lover across the moors," which is accurate. The fluffy sleeves thing's not the brooding lover thing, that's not a thing. So, the plan is to hit the luau, hang for a while, roast some marshmallows, lure Carmilla away so that Danny and the Zetas can grab her. not end up digested in the process. Fingers crossed on that last part.
Don't you look like a virgin sacrifice?
I'm not the one in a corset, which... wow. Also, what is happening there?
Well, the more I thought about a bonfire with those lackwits, the less interested I was. Party should be a shimmering moment of possibility, not a collection of brutes around a piece of flaming driftwood. So, I brought the party here.
The party being dancing in the hallway and ludicrously expensive champagne. Where did you even find that?
I have my methods. They served champagne at the first party I ever attended.
You say that like it was 100 years ago.
Feels like more than that. Like something seen underwater from a great distance. God, I'm a nostalgic idiot tonight. You're not wearing your charm.
Oh, yes, it just didn't go with my outfit.
Well, you shouldn't have taken it off. It's not going to work if you're not wearing it.
Oh, I'll be sure to tie on my cool Batwing bracelet first thing.
If you didn't like it, you could have just said something.
No, I totally liked it. It was really nice of you to think of me.
What are you doing?
Just texting Danny and the girls, seeing if maybe they want to join. Hey.
Maybe I don't feel like sharing you right now.
That'd sound more flattering if it didn't make me sound like a canapé.
God, what am I doing? Naive provincial girl. Entirely too tightly wound. Such a cliche. I ought to know better.
Gee, thanks.
And yet, there's something about you.
Maybe it's my keen fashion sense.
No, it's definitely not that.
You! Get away from her!
Vampire captured. Even though I was unable to text for help in an unbelievably lucky series of events, Danny got worried about my crazed plan and came to check on me. Thanks. How's your eye?
It's better now that you're safe.
Also, I got my head smashed into a table if anyone cares, and I'm pretty sure that Zeta guy, Will, has a fractured clavicle. I can't believe they went back to the party.
Bumps and bruises and the dubious legality of holding someone hostage in their own room aside, I think this is cause for a little celebration. Guys, we did it! And now that her reign of terror and flirting is over, we'll unpod SJ and Natalie, we'll find Betty and... What was that? We caught her fair and square. There is not allowed to be some new horrible thing.
Laura, you gotta come quick. It's SJ and Natalie. I think somebody's trying to take them. I can't find Natalie, and I think she's dead.
I don't understand. We caught her. This shouldn't be happening. Natalie shouldn't be missing, and Sarah Jane shouldn't be...
Well, you're right. These stupid cards were there in both their dorms.
And I took a bunch of samples. We'll figure out what the sludge is.
It looks like the plan was to take both of them, so maybe what happened to Sarah Jane was an accident.
She fell.
What?
We were all watching the fire from the third floor balcony. And she kept asking me to go to the party, and I kept telling her, babe, we're at the party. And then we noticed Natalie went missing, and everyone went to look for her, except SJ, because, well, I was worried about her, so I told her to stay put, and I locked the door, and she should have been safe. Then we heard her scream. And they must have tried to take her, and then she must have fallen. Hey, why'd you do that to her, huh? What did she ever do to you?
She wasn't there, okay? She wasn't there!
Thanks, Summer Psycho. I'm gonna... You know, times like these, a dude needs to be with his bros.
Oh my gosh. This is such a mess. What are we gonna do now? Oh, crap.
Yeah, that is a dilemma.
This day just keeps getting better and better.
Well, don't look at me. I didn't want to kidnap anyone to begin with.
We can just let her go. She still might be involved.
Also, and I'm just throwing this out there, but it took like 8 people to subdue her, and she seems kind of angry.
Right, definitely not untying angry vampire.
You can't just keep a hostage in your dorm room, Laura. I mean, I know this is Silas, but somebody is bound to notice if you keep a girl trussed up in here for God knows how long.
You really think that, huh? I could take her to the biolab. I'm sure there's all sorts of things we could figure out through some minimally invasive probing. Or a voluntary questionnaire.
We could take her to the summer society department. There's a storage room in the back.
No, she's our only lead. She stays exactly where she is until she tells us what's going on and how she's involved. If we get caught, you guys can just blame me. The worst they can do is expel me, and by comparison, that's not seeming so dire.
It'll seem dire once they start your tribunal.
My what now?
You really need to read your student handbook.
Okay, no, focus. If we're gonna break her, we need to girl the hell up. United front, no mercy. Am I right? Okay. All right, vampire. We know that you've been stalking those girls, and we know that you're a vampire. So the sooner you fess up and tell us what's going on, the better this is going to go for you, because we have got a spatula and a stapler, and we are not afraid to use them, so you better start singing.
Laura, she's still got the...
Oh, right. Maybe this will get you talking. So, spill. How do 2 more girls end up kidnapped and murdered when we've got you tied up here?
Because I didn't do it, you dimwits.